Hey guys, I'm back with another video, and in this video I'm going to talk about why you would want to train strength in 2022. And there is one reason I'm going to get at, and I say one reason only because there's like a ton of reasons I could give you. And I'm just going to list a few, obviously you're going to be more healthy, you're going to have a better mental health, you're going to look better, you're going to feel better, your life is going to be better, you're going to have better sex. Like there's literally no aspect of your life that working out will not affect in a positive way. It's kind of crazy to me. Yeah. Um, I've been working out for the past 12 years. I basically started working out seriously at the beginning of high school when I was 16. I'm turning 28 this year, so yeah, it's about 12 years. And whenever I meet people who don't work out, I'm so confused. Like, why wouldn't you? And I sort of get it. I sort of get it. Like, if you haven't been in it, you don't realize what you're missing out on. But that's why I'm making this video, I guess. If you're not working out, if you're not training strength in 2022, then what are you doing? Like, what are you doing with your life? I don't get it. So let's change that. And I can begin. I'm into philosophy. Like, philosophy is sort of my thing. I have a degree in philosophy, right? And even philosophers were like into working out. That's like a huge part of the Greek ethic was taking care of your physical body. And that's why Socrates had this quote, that's very popular and it's floating around. It's like, it's a shame for a man to grow old without seeing the beauty and strength of which his body is capable. And it's so true. It truly is a shame. Um, like, because the amount of respect that you could have for yourself, like maybe you do respect yourself greatly already, but the amount of respect that you could have for yourself if you just worked out, it's greater. It's like, imagine growing old and never knowing what you could have been. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's kind of what I want to get at because my angle is I think everyone is fucking traumatized. Just everyone is actually traumatized. And when I say everyone's traumatized, I don't mean that everyone has had this one life-altering, dramatic situation that they can point to that is like, yes, that traumatized me. It's more like at some point in your life, you have definitely been rejected, you've been injured, you've been sort of told by the universe that you're not good enough in one way or another. Maybe that's through other people, maybe you're bullied, maybe your parents didn't love you, maybe you had a sibling who bullied you, maybe your teacher never appreciated you the way they appreciated other students and you felt like you weren't seen. Or maybe you had some severe injury or illness or something. And all of these things, what they amount to is basically the universe telling us that we are not good enough the way we are. We're too fragile for this place. We're not adequate for living these lives. And so what happens, I think, is that most people go through most of their lives trying to be someone they're not. That's just a fact. I mean, you'll see people chasing careers they don't want. They'll stay in relationships that don't make them happy. They'll pursue goals that are handed to them. They're not their own goals. They're just goals they've been told are worthy and that people should pursue. And especially with social media, we see this being a thing where we're just bombarded with this idea of what life should be like. And if you don't have the Ferrari, then what are you really? Some kind of what are you? Are you a boy? Because every man has a Ferrari, and if you don't have a Ferrari, how are you going to provide for your family? And if you blah blah blah, it's there's all this noise, this shit telling us what we should be like, and at the same time, the universe telling us all at some point and in different ways throughout our lives that we're not good enough the way we are. And that brings me to the one reason why I think everyone should train strength in 2022. And really, the title is just kind of clickbait. Anytime you should be training strength, whatever year it is. It should be a part of everyone's life because we're physical creatures. We're meant to move. We're meant to have this physical dimension to our lives. And if we're not exercising, if we're not taking care of that, then we're sort of just neglecting this enormous part of ourselves. In favor of what? In favor of sitting in front of our computer screens and watching videos, watching other people be physical. It's really strange to me. It's really strange to me. Yeah, yeah, I'm just gonna get into like I think the number one reason why I would tell anyone to go out and work on their strength and their physical health is so you can actually be yourself. Because what happens as you're working out and as you're progressing through different exercises and as you're getting stronger, as you're seeing your body change, you're getting agency over your life, first of all. Like you're taking action and you're seeing direct results. So it's great for that. But more than that, it tells you that you are capable of being better as yourself. You know, you grow to respect yourself through the discipline and the hardship you go through. And so you say maybe the universe thinks I am not good enough, but I'm going to prove the universe wrong and I'm going to be myself. I'm going to be the best self that I could possibly be and I'll show the universe who I am. And I think as well, like just with the I mean, there's a tremendous focus on mental health in these years, especially with pandemic. We're hopefully coming out of right now. There's like this, what I want to say, like there's all these campaigns, right, where people are like, talk to someone, go talk to someone, you should talk to someone. And I think you definitely should go talk to someone, but why at the same time is no one talking about exercise? Like, I think like, okay, so when I meet someone who doesn't exercise, I'm perplexed and I think like, why don't you want to exercise? Like, do you just not like life? Like, what's going on here? I don't understand why you wouldn't want to be more healthy, more strong, like more fit, and all those things. And well, I think exercising could help you actually like life more. So the I don't know, yeah, I go in circles in my mind about this. So yeah, it's maybe a bit incoherent. But the bottom line is exercise so you can be yourself. Exercise so you can be yourself. Because that's what it's all about in the end. That's how we find that happiness. That's how you find your soulmate if that's something you're into. That's how you're going to have a life that you can live with. It's by living as yourself. And the constant unease that people feel, the constant discomfort, the anxiety, the depression, a lot of that, I'm going to go out on a limb and just say that a lot of that is because people aren't living as themselves. And strength will help you live as yourself, believe it or not, because then, the universe can't mess with you anymore, like, because you're strong. What are the bullies going to do? They're going to bully you? They can't do that. You're a beast. So yeah, anyway, I just wanted to take this moment to talk about this thing that I've been thinking about. And so leave a comment if you have any thoughts on it. Like, subscribe, etc., etc. I'm gonna keep posting videos despite maybe feeling like not doing that. And that's the same way you should treat exercise and workouts. Just keep going with it, because eventually it will feel natural. Just like talking to a camera eventually will feel natural for me. Anyway, I hope you have a good day. Bye.